Are you ready?
Karsten.
Ready as you'll ever be.
Nice one. Oh, no, I hate this.
Cheeks channel did the typical cheeks thing and didn't upload.
Shut up. Yes, guys, welcome back to the Swamp Ass podcast. I hope you're all doing well. This is episode 6, yes. I think. Episode 6. It's been a while in Cheeks fashion. Unfortunately, shit happens. We're here now. Back to business.
Well, you had COVID.
Yeah, someone in my house had COVID. And then you were doing nights.
Yeah.
And then you weren't free when we were free, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it there. To sum it up. So, how are we all? Any updates we can share with the viewers?
Working nights is hard.
Working nights is hard.
Working nights is hard. I'm tired as fuck.
I was gonna say you woke up like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it is currently 7 p.m.
Yes.
So, no, it's 7:10. So yeah. How was that? How was that change?
Oh, fucking hell! What is this therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, it's good. It's good. I think. I hope we'll find out tonight at midnight. If it's not good, then we'll figure that out as well.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fairs.
Yeah, just tired. Just working it. Graft.
Getting on with shit like the adults we are.
Unfortunately.
Fucking hate it.
Shitting it, mate.
I can't get the bike. Oh yeah, I had an accident.
You did, yeah.
I had an accident.
But not sat on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, because that gives people an ick.
Yeah. Got to keep the population of women happy, so I shit standing up.
And I don't get hit by cars.
Yeah.
So go on, your accident.
Yeah, I rear-ended someone on my motorbike. He cut me off, but I rear-ended him, so damage. So I spent the last week fixing my motorbike.
And how's that been going?
Not well. What turned into a potential half an hour, 45-minute job turned into 5 days because of one screw not coming out.
Nice.
And that one screw was just fucking AIDS.
That's what my dad said when he had me.
One screw and it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, no, it's fixed now.
Nice.
Just got to fucking get the clutch and clutch and brake fluid cap off because it's decided to chip a screwdriver and fucking bend the other one, so now a flathead's gone to a fucking S.
Oh, right, nice one.
That bent. It's not fucking good.
Yeah, fair enough. I think we're all having a bit of motor trouble at the moment.
Yeah.
My arse has fallen off, and it's well.
On his car, not
his.
Well,
my arse is
coming out.
No, underneath is is rattly. But I know what it is. But I just
cable tie it.
There's nothing to cable tie, mate. Honestly,
falling out there.
There's the exhaust, and then there's what looks like a heat shield over it, or something. It's very thin. And it's just it's come off, it's like bolts because it's rusted around the hole it's been bolted on. So now, it's either rip it out and see what happens, or just leave it.
You'll get 2 brake if you rip that off.
Oh yeah, go faster, won't it? Yeah. And then what's yours? You've got a punctured tyre, haven't you?
Slow puncture, I've realised today, with about £1 in my account.
Sick.
When I get paid, as long as it's enough. I'll give you a hand.
Oh, thank you. I just want a tyre though.
So yeah, we've just been catching up with life and shit.
Life threw a couple
curveballs.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Some straight out of fucking left field, apparently.
So yeah,
not good.
Any younger viewers of the channel, fucking strap in because this shit doesn't get any better. But for those that are the same age as us, yeah, it's shit.
Epstein made some kid strap in. Look where he is.
It's not if you paid me off, I won't mind it.
Wait.
I just need the money at this point.
Are you taking part?
You think he paid them?
Oh.
Get them on an island, brother.
Oh, yeah,
are you on about
Michael Jackson? Then. He paid them, didn't he? That guy made a lifestyle out of Michael Jackson, and then when he died, went, no, he's a paedophile.
Who, Macaulay Culkin?
No, Macaulay Culkin stood by him. And so did the guy at the Goonies. I don't know his name.
Oh, yeah.
know what we're talking
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they both like big names who probably would have benefited more from saying he was a pedo. Actually went, no, he wasn't. But yet some random guy who was his mate was like, oh no, he was a paedophile until I was like 22, and I still defended him. But
Oh, he was
only
a
when
dancer, wasn't he? For like
no,
NSYNC.
what type of dancing he did?
what?
Michael Jackson impersonators.
No, as a kid, yeah, but
So he's ready, apparently. Don't know where the fuck that come from.
Marcos is being called to the heavens.
God.
Where? But yeah, no, he,
I'm back. Where's that coming from?
outside
Somebody
somewhere,
else's.
mate. Yeah.
Is it? I thought none of the windows were open.
Paper walls, mate.
All right. But anyway, yeah. So that guy does like Michael Jackson impersonations.
Yeah, he
Even
entered a
once
competition as
he's
a kid,
dead-
didn't he?
Yeah, even once he's dead, he still teaches Michael Jackson lessons. But yeah, we'll stand there and say, "Oh yeah, he touched me,"
I don't know,
which
mate.
I'm not being funny.
You wouldn't even have anything related to.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So, and then I thought it was more horrible. Once he's dead and the family's got over it all, they then redo the documentary and then take away the star, his Hollywood star, which now the family have to go back through it all.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit fucked, isn't it?
The world's a cruel and horrible place. That's why you only focus on things that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And mine's milk baked.
Jeffrey Epstein was just underage children.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Mine's food.
Could be worse, mate. It could be worse. What's been happening in the news that we can talk about? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh, mate, I saw this fucking thing, right? It fucking proper cracked me up. And it was, it said, take me home. It was like, take me home, country roads.
I can hear that squeaking.
It'll probably be the pigeons, mate, in the fucking chimney at the top. Because you can actually hear them through there.
Is that why there's a bag there to stop
No,
them?
it's sealed off.
Oh, right. Oh,
But
right.
you
Fair
can just hear them because obviously it reverbs down
yeah.
the fucking...
Talk to them.
enough. So go on.
No, yeah, it said, take me home. Then a face, then a tree, then a road.
Oh,
Take me home, country road. I thought that was fucking brilliant.
Some of the...
Have you seen some of the stuff?
I was
that
just gonna
her
say.
lawyers said?
Some of the clips, like, they make Johnny Depp confirm that it's his signature at the bottom of the same document 4 times.
And he literally, by the 4th one, he goes,
He's like...
is that the same document I signed 3 times ago?
And he was like, yeah, if you can just, you know, just so we're being, like, super clear. And Johnny Depp's like, I think we're clear enough. Like...
Yeah. And then there's another clip where he goes, and on that night you were heavily drinking. Johnny Depp goes, were you there? What?
Mate, this lawyer is on fucking ropes. Like, he's
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to go about it.
they're trying to pull evidence out of fucking thin air.
He literally turns around at one point when they've got Johnny Depp on the stand and he goes, so you know when you cut your finger off? I mean, well, you had an accident in your finger, I'm not going to get into an argument with you yet. And Johnny Depp just looks at him and goes, yet.
Like, he laughs at him like he said, yeah.
I've seen, I think some of the main stuff I've actually seen about all that, all this trial
Yeah.
is it's dead wholesome shit to do with him.
Yeah.
Opium
Like,
stuff.
No, it was like, there was
What is
one...
these old people stuff?
No, the opiates.
That's heroin.
Yeah.
That's
no.
dead drugs.
Yeah, no. There's one where basically, because he was bad on heroin before he met her,
Oh,
he
right.
married her, they then go to random to him and like, did you ever touch opiates?
Yeah.
before?
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying
Whilst you're with him and he
things
sat
like-
there and you saw him, you go, no, I
Yeah.
haven't. And like you could see him basically.
Yeah.
You could
he
see his
got dead proud
pride.
of
Yeah,
himself,
good.
And then there was that, and I think there was another one, and it says, who else would love to sit around in Johnny Depp's living room playing guitar and singing and drinking?
Yeah.
And it was something about how I think it was one of his mates, but he's just the camera's on him, and she's talking about him saying that she's come home, and he's sat there in his living room with his mates, just drinking and playing guitar and singing like a bunch of old people.
Yeah.
And he just sits and smiles.
Yeah.
Like, he gives him a smile like he's
like, fuck, that was a good time. Yeah.
That sounds dead like
Nice,
wholesome,
yeah.
but, like, how could you not fucking enjoy that? Because obviously it ain't something maybe she was into.
Yeah.
Just fucking using it again. I thought it was just
There was
fucked.
another one where
Oh, he said he gave Marilyn Manson a pill to shut him up.
yeah. No, there was another one where he was like around when he did have his accident with his finger.
Mate, she's
said-
she's definitely fucking sliced that cunt off.
Oh yeah, but he's basically like they turned around and put the evidence in, but they just spoke about it before you could see it. he was going, what's in the pictures? Going, basically, where I had all this stuff and like they highly bandaged it, but I asked, could I get like pink love hearts on it, you know, just to try and add humour to it, because that's how I bounced off the pain.
Yeah.
Is added humour, and they went, okay, do you want this being added to the evidence file? And he was like, yeah. So it uploaded the picture, and it's him with like this big bandage just going like that to the camera.
Oh, some mad shit. And like, the lawyers are just grasping at fucking nothing.
Did you see when they turned around and said, ready for the jury to come in?
No.
He said, ready for the jury to come in. Her lawyer went, yeah. And then turned and was like, is everybody ready for the jury to come in? Johnny's lawyer went, yes. Right. They walk in, everyone stands up but her.
Oh,
and she just stood right in, and her lawyer turns, does a double take, and just like slaps the chair and is like, get up.
It's fucked, mate.
You know.
There was a clip of her, and obviously, I don't imagine Amber Heard's focus at the moment is the cameras are on me. Oh shit. I need to like keep this shit up, because there's a clip where she's like talking to a lawyer like this, and she's like laughing, and then she turns around to look at like the witness box where Johnny Depp sat, and then she like it's like she was getting back into character. She like, and then starts like trying to pump fake a cry. I was like,
there was another one of that where she sat like kind of smiling to herself, and her lawyer just like leans over, touches her, and she goes,
yeah, she's like proper
like,
puppy dog eye in it.
It was like, oh. But did you see the video of when he saw her car pull up to the actual court?
No.
There's one where he pulls up and he's like stood there, and he turns, sees it, and he just goes, "Can we go in yet?"
Yeah.
Can we go in? Like he's just like begging to go inside.
Yeah, I fucking would be as well.
Yeah.
I'm fucking so glad that they've given him back Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's never going to do it again.
No.
I swear it's something like they've given it him back.
No, I think they were asking him when he was testifying. They were like, if Disney gave you $100 million and like everything you could ask for, would you do another Pirates film? And he was like, no,
not after this.
No. He went, what have you lost because of all this? He went, nothing short of everything. I was like,
oh shit,
no,
fuck.
But he did, because there was one where he talking to him, and he basically goes, what more upset me was when everyone I've spoke to, who I like, who I got on with, they'll have all heard all this and thought I was just a massive liar.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want.
Yeah. But it's also weird that obviously Disney pulled him from Pirates.
And Harry Potter.
And, well, that was Warner Brothers though, and they're all dodgy cunts anyway. But they pulled him from Pirates, but they didn't pull anything else. They kept selling his toys. They kept using his face to advertise. They use his face all over Disney Plus to advertise the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Because he said it in there.
They just didn't want to work with him. But they're still going to use the stuff
Does he still get...
I fucking hope so.
He should do, logically speaking, because it's his face in it.
Someone's going to make a movie about this, though.
Oh, I can't be
Yeah, probably, mate, yeah. But, no, it's just fucking mental, mate. Like... Fucking mad.
Yeah, fucking heavy. This podcast is well depressing.
I know, let's go on to some light topics. What funny stuff, what's happened recently that...
Tyson Fury knocked out.
Yeah, that one really was, mate.
No.
I've been working that shit and it was awful.
Like, there's
nothing wrong with working it. It was just so busy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what we were saying about arseholes?
Yeah.
Oh my day, like the other podcast.
Oh, yeah. Which you can go check out on my channel, by the way. Just click the link in the description and you'll come across all the previous episodes of the podcast. Continue.
Cheers. Everyone else is like, we didn't fucking care, mate.
They're watching this like we've not even watching the rest of this one. So
yeah.
no.
No, it's like about Arsenal, like some guy. There is like 20 people trying to shout me over for drinks, and some fucking cunt, these fucking shitty little blazing girls, he's fucking whistling me over. I look at him.
I would have decked him.
I want to. I went, no. He was what? I went, I'm serving someone else. He was like, all right, okay then. And whistle me over again. I'm like, can you not see that there is literally like hundreds of people at the bar? There is so many people waiting to be served. And he was there's just being a dick. And then another guy, almost swilled him. Obviously you can't.
Really? I thought anything goes.
It's like, he turned around after I finished serving. He went, "Shit, bartender." I was like, "What's the point?"
Did you not just switch on him and just fucking?
It's like, I wanted to be off, but I was just like, it's fine. Because there's other people that come up to the bar. Like, there's this one where she had a problem. Like, I'd done her drinks before, and then someone else had served her away from the bar, and she hadn't had her drinks yet, and it'd been ages, and that's fine. And she said, like, I took her drinks. I was like, I didn't take your drinks order, but what was it that you're after? Because you're drinking even on the screen. Like, I'll sort you now because you paid for it. Like, it's fine. We'll sort you out. So, all right, and then this lad was going, you've got so much patience. I'm like, there is so many people at the bar. What is the point of stressing?
Yeah.
You're only going to get served when I can get round to you, you know what I mean? So there's no point in vexing it. And this lad was like, can I buy you a drink? I was like, I can't even drink, mate. I can't drink it yet. Like, I have to drink off site. He went, when do you finish? I'm like, 4 a.m.
And he looked at you like, never mind.
No, he was like, yeah, I'll wait for you, mate. And I'm like, there's just no, you might as well just go home, mate.
Yeah.
It's a late night, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to want a drink. I've got to ride home afterwards.
Yeah, he had good heart behind it, so fair play to him.
And he kept saying to me, he was like, oh no, like, he was helping me determine who was like almost next. He was going like, oh no, it's them, and then it was these, and then it's me, and then it's them. Like, that's the order we've all managed to get here at.
I was going to say, we do that when we're out though, don't we?
Yeah, like someone's there before.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, it's these.
It's
and the amount of people that seem so surprised that you've let them go first.
Yeah.
Because they were there first, it's like
a daily act fucking.
But then you see some cunts come in like 2 minutes and just go, excuse me.
Oh yeah, they just fucking arms and elbows over at bar, and I'm like, just wait, mate. You're gonna get your fucking shitty drink.
There's rows of people around the bar.
Yeah.
And
then one just pulls like a fucking art. Yeah.
I'll have that, and like just 2 people both looking at each other and just this arm appearing. Like,
it's like if one of you just stood at the front of the bar, like we've done
I've noticed. It tends to be fucking lads that do that.
Yeah, innit?
They all think they're fucking entitled.
Yeah.
And that shit drives me up the fucking wall.
But it's like, if your mate's at the front of the bar and you're at the back, just plan ahead and be like, well, we've done it in Polton.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm going to a bar. Do you want anything? Because it's quite busy. And then we'll just stay where we are while one person goes for like 2 or 3 drinks. But like, it's not hard. I don't know how people can be dickheads about it. It's something that's always fucking fascinated me about nights out. It's just the amount of fucking dickheads that are there.
I can't actually say I've met any women either on a night out that do that shit. No, I mean, I've not had any of them go, oh no, he was first, but I've never had any of them go, excuse me, it's me now. No, I've never had that.
I've seen it.
I've never had it.
I'm sure you've seen it. You've seen it. You've been, and you'll probably end up seeing it.
Just genuinely, no, they're only fucking quiet. Like, there's one woman, bless her. The people I was serving, they were doing, you know what we were saying, like, they'd plan ahead and get a few drinks in. Because there's so many people there, they're all doing it. So, one guy would come up, he's like, yeah, so can I get, like, 2 pints of this and a pint of that, and then 2 pints of that. So I do those drinks. He goes, right, now can I get 3 gins? I want 4 vodkas, I want a rum, I want this, I want that. And he ended up ordering, like, 20 drinks or something. I'm there, I'm like,
fucking hell.
When's he stopping? How many people is he ordering drinks for? And he's ended up spending like a fortune. And then this woman next to him, I wasn't even sure if it was him or her first. She just went, could I just have like a vodka coke?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? She was like, yeah. I was like, that was all you wanted? Just one drink. You should have told me whilst I was making theirs. I would have just done it because it was just one drink.
Yeah.
She would have stood there waiting for 40 minutes for one drink.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. No, I've seen it loads where like, I've actually seen it the other way around though, where like a guy's been stood waiting quietly, and then some girls come on and go, excuse me, I'll have a Prosecco or a Malibu and lemonade.
Yeah.
Clientele you work with those way different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've literally just gone, really sorry, he's first. And the worst part is though, that I feel from the bartender's point of view, when you go, no, they're first, you're trying to prove a point to that person, and then that guy goes, it's fine, serve her.
Yeah, it is. And then you're like,
yeah. And you're like, I just fucking defended you.
I know, but then in doing that, I feel that person's been put on the spot.
Yeah.
And they're like, they've been caught in the firing line, and they're like, oh shit, I don't even know what I want yet. Yeah. Like, I'm not actually that bothered.
Yeah.
Because like, that's happened when we were out in Fleetwood once. I walked over to the bar, and I was stood there. I was watching, I can't remember what it was, a fucking boxing match was on. So I just stood waiting, because bar was quite full. And then a space opened, so I like shimmied into it. And then this old guy's trying to talk to me. I don't know who the fuck he is, but he acts like he knows me, like everyone does in Fleetwood. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, yeah, mate, what you doing? I was like, I'm just waiting for a drink, mate. He went, oh, I've got you. And, like slaps me on the back. And I'm like, I mean, cheers, but I don't need it. Like, there's... cheers.
Get my man a drink. What do you want? Water.
I was like, I'm just chatting. But no, like, so, like, I get...
Orange and passion fruit, JT.
So the bartender comes over and she recognises me because we were the first ones in there. And she was like, oh, you're right, love. I was like, yeah, it's actually these girls down the other end first, but this guy's quite insistent. Because he was like hovering behind me before he left to make sure I got served first.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I've got to take bins out.
Oh, nice.
Never mind, I don't know.
But yeah, I was like trying to discreetly be like, oh, it's these first, but this guy's behind me, making sure I get served first. And she was like, what you after? I was like, just 2 rum and cokes, please. She was like, right, I'll just get you that because it's going to cause more of an issue. I was like, thank you. But I hate it. I hate being put on the spot like that because I panic and then forget everything I came up for.
What have you asked for? Coke and lemonade, please.
A glass with...
I think it's dead funny. You know, when you get people who have like, they order like 10 fussy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get like a vodka Coke. I only want 1 ice cube though. Why don't you just get fucking 2? What's the like?
Why don't you just
the size
some
of the
ice?
glass? 2 cubes makes it look like it's got loads of ice in it because of how thin it is. Like, just have 2 cubes. It'll keep your drink cool. One day it won't water it down so much because you'll finish it before those 2 cubes are gone.
Yeah.
Then other people are like, yeah, but I want like lemon, heaps of it, and lime. And then they're like, right, are you gonna put sugar on the rim? I'm like, no.
I don't get that.
It's
I
like,
don't get the whole
Don't you
sugar.
know what would be a really good one to do though? Just go, no, I'll let you do it.
Here's the fucking sugar, here's the glass.
No, I wouldn't even give him the sugar.
Just give him the stuff.
No, just give him like a drink and go, there you go, I'll let you do it.
Oh, nice.
That's the stuff. Someone didn't prepare.
Tough.
But no, yeah, I hate people that go, oh, can I have vodka, lime and lemonade?
Do a
Why do
vodka.
you need the lime?
That's just vodka and fucking 7-Up, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
yeah,
Mountain
yeah.
Dew.
Oh, mate, I know. Mountain Dew's fucking acid. Like, there's something else
What
in
is
it.
wrong with you? Mountain Dew's
I like
nice,
it,
bro.
but
It's
I'm
like
telling you-
Sunny D. It's just bare sugar.
Yeah, that's what it's like a syrup and it's weird. I don't like it. I like it, but yeah,
I've not tried any of like the flavoured ones. I've actually only had
the original one.
the original Mountain
I think
Dew.
I've only ever had the original one.
I haven't had a Sunny D in ages.
You used to drink that shit like it was your life force,
Yeah,
mate.
mate,
Holy
because
fuck.
I forgot it existed, and then it was all of a sudden back on the shelves after I thought it was discontinued.
Every
So I was
day
like,
in summer when we were
boom.
like 15, Carson would buy 2 bottles of Sunny D and finish them by sundown.
Do you know?
But they're like litre.
Like the massive fucking like choke the chicken bottles. Oh,
Do you know what's
prop.
been
like that.
discontinued?
Oh yeah, Milky Way crispy.
Yeah,
The crispy rolls, the Milky Way ones. Not that I ever went out of my way to buy them.
Either.
If they were there and someone offered me, I'd be like, oh yeah. So I'm not that arsed. Plus, you know, lactose intolerant. It'd come out looking the same way it went in. But there are some.
Crispy roll.
Yeah. there are some, like, what else don't I like? And should we talk about nightclubs and like nights out and what we find weird about them?
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Stories
In
in
it.
this one, mate. Fucking
'Cause-
absolute heaps.
I was watching the new episode of The Basement Yard, and they were talking. Joe mentioned something that he thinks we should get rid of, and they call over in America they call it a toilet attendant, but over
Lucky
here
Lucky Man.
the lucky man. And I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
what the fuck is a toilet attendant? And then he started describing it. I was, oh, fucking lucky man.
No, keep the
Toilet.
lucky man. No, I'm sorry. I'm surprised every nightclub doesn't give the lucky man a walkie-talkie to just rat out.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
like they're all doing
yeah,
drugs.
he's
Oh, innit?
Like, I'm sorry. He must go. Oh look, 3 guys have gone into one
No.
cubicle. What do you hear? I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, innit?
No, the thing is, those lucky men,
They earn money off it though.
they get tipped off, a lot of them, to not say anything.
Yeah,
So
and
they're
a lot.
alright.
To be fair, a lot of them are sound. I just don't like the fucking insistency of them.
Oh no,
It's like I like almost drop a shoulder to go to the fucking tap
You run. You
to
run
like
out.
dash some water on my hands and like wash them and dry them, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Out of the door when he's trying to dash fucking blue paper towel at me.
That's it, but then he dashes blue paper towels at you. I'm like, I would have actually rather had
Wet
hand
hands.
dryer,
Yeah.
but yet now you've given me this, looking at me and going, don't pound.
The accent isn't allowed, mate. I'm telling you now. But no, innit? It's like you're forcing a service on me that I didn't intend to pay for in the first place.
But do you remember the one I did to a guy at Shadow Bar? And I think I was with you and this random guy.
Oh, yeah.
He was sound,
That
mate.
was so funny.
Me and Carl's built up a fucking repertoire with this guy.
It was like the second night in a row we'd been in, and I knew you two had already built it up with him, so I walked in
the
with
previous
you two.
3 nights.
Yeah, I walked in with you two, and he's like, "You okay?" I give you like he just gave me a spray for free. And I was like, "Cheers." And then some guy walked in and went, "What have you got? Show me, spray me." I want you to give me-" And I just turned to this guy while I stood there, I went, "Pay him."
I was having a piss, and I was like, because we walked in, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, mate, this is one of my boys. Like, we'll do you nice, you do us nice." Like, probably like having a laugh with him.
We'll give you an excessive amount of change.
Yeah, I was carrying around nearly illegal amounts of fucking spare change just to give him. I gave that cunt so much fucking money.
Money laundering almost.
You know what they
Change,
do?
bro.
That shit was
Really
clean
smart,
when it
though.
came out.
And I noticed it only because of this. So this guy was like, "Give me spray." You're like, "What have you got?" "I want that, I want that, I want that." So he's going, "Let me smell it first." And this guy's like, I can see his head turn. I went, "Pay him first."
Yeah,
Like, no,
innit?
I'll pay him. Don't worry. Give me the spray. But he kept trying to shove me off. And I was like,
Yeah.
And bear in
Hey,
mind, he
the
was
guy.
like the same size as me.
it was Farmers Weekend.
Oh.
Oh mate, don't make me.
That's what it
I
was.
hated
So that's
him.
why
I
I
hated
was
him
like-
so much.
No, pay him.
Apologies to any farmers that watch, but you don't have internet signal anyway to watch it. So
And this guy was like, no, I'll pay him. So he went, "Right, I want this." And this guy was like, "Okay." And sprayed him.
This
guy
guy
went,
was
"Yeah." I
massive.
went, "Pay him."
Marcos
And
is
then
like
suddenly this
blocking
guy
the
went-
door.
All right. And like he pulled out a load of change, went, and I looked at him, and I looked him in the eye, and went, "There you go." So
It's like £4, mate.
No, it wasn't. Because I went back in later and he went, "For you, extra spray." Like, spray me. I was like, "Cheers. Just want to know, how much did he pay you?" It was like £9.
Holy fuck, mate.
I was like, "Yes." What I did was I looked in his tub. After this guy had handed him like a handful of change, it was like barely empty. So what they do is they're like, as soon as they get paid, they take the money out and just hide it. So it looks like no
Oh
one's
yeah,
tipped him.
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah,
I
because
bet
if you see a
homeless
big,
people do that.
Well, to be fair though, why would they leave it full of change if people start putting
Yeah.
more change? It's just going to overfill
Yeah.
anyway, you know what I mean?
plus
So
if you
like,
see
right.
like this fucking big pot full of like pound
Yeah.
coins, 50p's, you're like, oh, he's sound for night, and then just
Yeah.
don't. So it's yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that guy in Shadow Bar was sound.
He was-
Like he
he
was
was
sick.
I remember I went out with my boy Matt. Not seen him, by the way, since that night.
Is this Matt we know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Fucking sailor boy, Matt. And we got in there.
Bad.
Sailor boy.
Sailor boy. No, yeah, we went out and we got in there.
I think we're alright for a bit.
We got in there, right? And we're fucking steaming already because we was pre-drinking at the pub. And then we got out.
Was this a Jaeger bomb phase?
No.
Oh right.
But bear in mind, this was on a Monday Madness student night, £1.50 drinks. Yeah, he spent over £300. That's how much he spent. I spent about 80. He spent like £300 though.
Mate, on student nights, when I was in Manchester, there was a club that did 90p singles,
If there was 90p singles, mate, I'd still spend £80.
and I
That's the thing. I used to be amazed. People go, like you two go, "I spent £20 last night." Like before, you turned to Carson and went, "You spent £50. What on?" If I go on a night out, I am taking between 60 to 80, if not more.
mate, I don't budget. I just go out and see what happens.
No, I used to budget because I used to be poor, but
Now boys have got money
no,
that goes
I don't
very
even have
quickly.
money now, but I've got more money than I had before.
I'm skint in the future, and I don't get paid till Wednesday.
No,
like
you're telling me I'm dishing out cash for people loaning me some this month. I've been that
fucked,
bad.
mate.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like we got in there, right, and we're talking to the lucky man. He's sorting out sprays and stuff, and we're chatting. And he's like, "Oh, where are you from?" Whatever. Just making conversation with him. And this guy's like, "Oh yeah, I moved here for this woman." And he's like, "She's fucking beautiful. I wrote a song about her called Joanna, right?"
Oh,
and he
no, mate.
sings us this song, and it had like reggae vibes, mate. It was sick. And he's in there, me and Matt had ad-libbing this fucking random cunt's fucking reggae music that he wrote himself about this girl from Blackpool who's got 3 kids called Joanna.
I'm really
Jesus.
picturing someone walking in.
Gammy
going, I
Lake.
feel like
two white guys and a lucky man just.
Joanna, na, na.
It was sick. It was actually a banging tune as well, and me and Matt dabbed him up and down. It was like,
That's
yeah, but
sick.
we're coming back in here later, man. And we fucking saw him all night. It was sick. It was actually mid.
That's
You know
decent.
what I mean? Lucky, man. You fucking sick.
But you've got to admit they have
Top
such a
shit.
shit job.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't fucking do it. But you do get the odd lucky man that's a dickhead.
Oh yeah.
And there was one in Revs in town when, before we met Marcos and his dad, when me, you, Jan, and his mate were in York about.
York about Revs.
Well, oh, Revs, yeah, fuck me. We were in Revs. the lucky man that was in there was a bit of an arsehole.
I don't remember him.
Because I, like, went to urinal and then went to the furthest sink I can away from this guy. Because I wasn't fucked enough to give this man any fucking money. And I was like, we'd only been out like half an hour.
Who say no?
Yeah, no, but
I feel bad though.
I'm like, I couldn't gauge what he was like. Oh, no, it's played Marcos.
I went to drink for fucking
Fucky wucky. So yeah, we're in Revs, and I like to try and gauge what this lucky man's like. Because sometimes you got to play the field with, you know, some of them are sound, some of them are a bit.
For a lucky
I know. You got to see if they're with you because they like you or not, or they're just trying to make money.
Against, yeah, you know. What I mean?
But no, he was like, "Oh, hi man, how's your night going?" I was like, "Yeah, it's not too bad, mate. We've only just come out." And he was like chatting all this to me. He went, "Oh, are you not gonna get anything?" I was like, "No, I'm fine for now." He was like, "Oh, I see how it is." I was like, "Yeah, you fucking do, mate. I'm not coming back in here." But I did because I needed a wee.
And then did you pay him?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I got this other guy to pay for me because he only had a card on him, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have my phone's dead. I don't have my cards on me, and all this." Because I was like, at first I was like, "I don't have cash." He went, "Card machine." I was like,
I
"You
hate when
fuckers,
you
mate."
do that. Honestly, don't get me wrong. For
You
their
set yourself up because you didn't say no.
yeah.
Just say no, I'm alright at the minute.
No, but
Is that
from
when
their
the homeless
point of
people
view,
go, "Oh,
it's
you got
not.
£2 for a cup of tea, mate."
No,
I'm like,
fuck
"Mate,
off.
You're rocking Air Force Ones, fam. You ain't so fucking poor.
Honestly,
You
I've
got a
seen a
card
homeless.
machine on you, mate. You got a fucking home address, dickhead. You go straight to your bank. I'm not stupid."
There's a homeless guy around Blackpool who every night out he walks in and goes, "I just walk up a two, you can have a quid."
You get
like-
tea from, mate. It's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's the
Innit?
thing. But then I actually saw him the other day when I was filling up my car, walked to the ATM and pulled money out. And I was like, "You're
Bastard."
an arsehole." But you can't be seen to go up to a homeless man and go, "You've got money, stop faking it."
Yeah,
Because anyone else would be like,
you get off him. It's
yeah,
like,
this
yeah,
one's weird here.
yeah. But no, yeah. So I go in again for a piss, and then this lucky man's like, "Oh, you're back, are you?" I was like, "Yeah, I need a wee, mate." And I'll again go
What
to
happens when you drink?
yeah. I've consumed fluids that now need to leave. So I go to NSYNC again because I'm like, I need to be as far away from this cunt as possible before he starts.
Wash your hands in the toilet.
Yeah, innit, before
The urinal just...
urinal cake and just no, I'm fine, mate. I'm good. But yeah,
Urinal cake. Is
yeah,
that what it's called?
the little
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Why
watch a thing called Ant Farm?
no.
Oh, I did. It was awful. It was this guy who went, "Have you ever tried a urinal cake?" He goes, "Don't eat it. It's not like the name. It's quite poisonous." I found out. That's how I've always remembered it.
Well, I've remembered from Madagascar because Melman the giraffe thinks the mints.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, I'm like washing my hands dead quick, and then this other guy comes in fucked, and I'm like, I can slip away here. I've got an
So
easy
you're like
exit.
washing your hands prolongly.
Yeah, because I'm like, as soon as I engage conversation and are locked in that what seems like a fucking cutscene, I could just slip out the back like a passing character.
being held verbally hostage. Have a
Yeah,
lucky,
innit?
lucky man.
He's got like 3 fucking options to go through. I've got bags of time. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, mate, what you say? What sprays have you got?" And he goes, "I'll have the 1 million." And I'm like, "You're definitely fresh 18 if you're going for 1 million in a club."
The fresh 18s go for 1 million. I thought it was quite clear.
That's what I'm saying. Because they, like,
say?
The
no,
fresh 18s go for 1 million.
that one that was being a dick in Shadow Bar, he got the Lynx body spray all over him,
yeah.
and the guy was proper taking the piss with it. It was hilarious. He was
'Cause
like,
he was like,
the front of his t-shirt was like nearly wet with deodorant. It was hilarious.
Do you know what I do find funny that lucky men always do, and they always like spray you and go, oh.
Oh, just in
And then-
case.
they always do it, and you're always like, oh, stop it.
Fucked, mate. But yeah, so these people are talking.
I need a bold smell because it's not that bold. Is it? Like, you know what I mean, mate?
Masks the cheese.
And then yeah, these two are talking.
Bob, mate.
For fuck's sake. And this guy goes, "Oh, I've not got any cash on me," and he does the card machine, and I'm like, "Oh, he's got him. Oh, he's got him," because he's not walked away yet, so now he feels bad. And he goes, "Oh yeah, mate. Like, how much do you want for a spray?" And he went, "Well, it's £5 minimum." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I giggle walking past, and he just wraps his arm around me. He goes, "Get one for my boy as well, because I'm paying a £5." I was like, "Oh yes, let's fucking go!"
This has just gone from to yeah.
Yeah, absolutely your best mate. And I can't remember what I got, but he was like,
1
"Yeah,
million.
1 million, please, mate." And I was like, "Oh dear." And then he was like, oh, I got you, you know. I was like, yeah, cheers, mate. He went, I'll see you at the bar. And I was like, no, you fucking won't. Yes, in a bit. And then we left straight after. I think that was the night I lost my fucking Revs card as well.
It was him. When he hugged you, slipped it.
No, don't, mate, because I'll find him. I can't believe I've lost that. That was,
You know, all those discount cards, they only last a year till they get new ones.
Mate, I had that for like 4 years.
Yeah, mate. I had the walkabout one that I stole off a uni student for like years, yeah. I go to the bar, getting drinks and that all night. Towards the end of the night, I go to the woman, she's like, you know, that's not valid anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? I've been using it all night. She's like, yeah, they're new. And she showed me what the new ones look like. And it was completely fucking different.
You just like, what do they look?
Oh, yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
I'll have this on. I'm trading, mate. It's like fucking rare Pikachu and stuff. It's in Charizard.
I can't believe how long I had that discount card for, mate. I
Mate,
remember.
in my wallet. It's not right, that.
Because I used it on that same night out. Because you were like, Tom, go get drinks with this. And I was like, oh shit, I don't know if it'll work. I went, can we still use this? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, Marcos, mate, we're fucking sorted. Let's go.
Robbed in there once with a fiver.
Was it a lucky man?
No, it was the bartender.
So touching my fucking feet. I just moved my foot 3 times. Was it you, Tom?
It's not me, mate. I'm nowhere near you.
That one's mine. That's the first time you touched my foot.
Who are you playing footsie with besides yourself?
No, that's the actual.
Can you see that
No.
far down? Fucker.
That's the actual leg.
I put my foot here.
Yeah.
And then someone's foot brushed my pinky toe, so I moved my foot.
It's probably Marcos, mate, with his fucking canoe feet.
And then someone touched my foot again, so I moved it further back. And then it's like the foot was just going like that. It's fucking following me. I'm like, go away. Sorry, carry on.
So you lost a fiver.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. So I turned to this guy. What was it? He turned to you.
Your rest
I
of shit
gave
can't
him-
stop worrying, mate.
I bought like 2 drinks, and I gave him a fiver, and he was like, "Oh, £6 something." I was like, "Oh shit." All right, so I pulled out a tenner. I went to give him that,
I remember this.
So he took-
and
You took
so
fucking
he took
15
the tenner
quid.
and gave me £4 back or £3 something.
Fucker.
And I went, "No, you still owe me a fiver.
Yeah.
I gave you 15. Why would you do that?" Oh, because all I have is a £5 and a £10 note. So I gave you the 5 thinking it was less. It wasn't. You didn't give me the £5 back, but you took the 10. So you took 15 quid off me.
And giving you 4 quid.
No, you wouldn't have done that. That's a stupid thing to do. I was like, well, I'm fucking figuring that one out. So then I was like, "Is your manager here?" Yeah. So the manager came over, and he stood there going, "But why would I do that? You clearly gave me 2 fivers." And like he went in the cafe and went, "See, there's only one." I'm like, "You fuck it, it's clearly then on your person."
Mate, just check the fucking cameras.
So then they were like, "Oh, if you really want it, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow morning, phone up then, get it all sorted, then we'll go for an investigation, then get you 5 back." I was like, "That is way too much hassle for a fiver."
Yeah, I would have given up when the manager came over.
And I was just like, I just don't want to be robbed by the staff.
So to be
Well,
fair,
yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't
To
it?
be fair, I actually did this once. A guy gave me a £20 note. I thought he gave me a tenner though.
Yeah.
Don't know why. I thought he gave me. I thought he gave me a tenner. So I put it through the till as a tenner. Put the 20 in the £10 section and give him like £2 so much change. He went, I give you. He went, oi mate, I give you 20 quid. I'm like, oh did you? Oh, did you manage to open the till a sec? And the £20 sat in the £10 section because I obviously thought it was a tenner. So I took a tenner out, put the 20 back in the 20 section and give him his tenner.
Yeah.
So he had his £12 something change for the good for drinks. He went, thanks. I'm like, well, it's an honest mistake, mate. I've obviously put it in the wrong fucking section thinking it was a tenner. I put it in the till as a tenner, you know what I mean? So you need to be a dickhead. Just ask me politely, bro. What now?
Do you know the worst one I had when I was delivery driving for Main Stop? And fucking this guy, the ticket.
You were fucking this guy.
No, it was honestly one night I had 2 of the most hostile deliveries I'd ever had.
But
So-
if you fucking dudes on the doorstep, mate, like,
Without consent. No. Rejection makes you go hard.
no, we're not doing that.
No, I had one where literally I turned up and the guy went, "Well, you're fucking late, aren't you?" I was like, "I've just been given this. So, here's your food."
Yeah.
He was like, "I don't even want it." I was like, "Okay." He was like, "And you tell that guy down there," I can't repeat everything he said because it was slightly racist. But, and he was like, "Tell that guy down there, if it wasn't for me looking after my kids, I'd come down there and I'd hit him." So I went back to the shop, I was like, he wasn't happy. He said if he didn't have his kids, he'd come down and hit you, and what ticket was it? I'll go to his house. I'm like, what is going on here? But then I had another one
Fucking
where
Uno reversed him, mate.
it
That's
was
sick.
written out. So I turned up.
It says what's his I don't know what he's talking about. Himself.
So I turned up to this other house where the ticket was just written. I knock on. And then all of a sudden, like, there's no lights on. So I'm like, is this the right house? There's no number. All I can do is knock. So I knock again. And this really old, polite guy turns up in a white robe and he goes, hello? I'm like, hi. Do you order food? He's like, no. I'm like, great.
Sick.
I have food for you. So, and then his son goes, and he goes, hold on, it might be for my son. So I go, okay. Shuts the door, gently walks off, because I could hear just...
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
No, you think it's his feet, but he actually had socks on. It's just his balls. His thighs as he walks away.
No, but he just walked off, and then all of a sudden the door swung open. What do you think you're doing? Banging on, waking my dad up. Fucking told them to make you call me. Done all this, I was like...
Daddy, chill.
Like, I was like...
What the hell is even...
I was just like, I've just been given this. The ticket's been wrote out for me. I just need to go, well, what do you think you're doing all this? So whilst he's having a go at me, I'm just giving him food. And then he like pays me and then just continues to have a go at me. And I go, right, well, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll see you later. He goes, excuse you. I was like, what? He went, where's my change? I was like, oh, sorry, I meant to get abuse and not get a tip for the abuse. But I was like, okay, no worries. Looked in, it was like 45p.
Oh.
I was like, there you go. He's like, yeah.
I would have reached into my pocket, mate, and just gone... And then ran off.
It was at times that it's jobs like that and people like that where you just look at it and you're like, it's not worth it.
No. Not even remotely worth it.
What is really funny to do, and I don't know why I do it on delivery driving, and I've noticed most delivery people do it as just an instant response. When you tip them,
Unconsensual rape. apparently, if that's not it, I don't know where you're going with your life.
You tip them and they go, oh, are you sure? Because I do it all the time. And Jasmine goes, why do you ask them if they're sure? I don't know.
I feel bad for taking tips.
I've never received a tip. Always the full thing.
Yeah.
Just a shaft. No, but yeah, I always just go, oh, are you sure?
Oh, wait, no, that's all I
But then it makes them feel better as well, I feel like. Because
Yeah.
Jen was like, why'd you do it? I was like, one, it genuinely takes me by surprise because I don't expect a tip.
Yeah.
But also, I know it makes someone feel better.
If you're out
Like
here
on
expecting tips, it's fucked.
Oh, yeah. But it's like on the phone. I'll phone someone and I'll go, hi, how are you? And they'll go, good, how are you? No matter if I've been asked 20 times in the day or not, I'll go, oh, I'm really good, thank you. You're the first person to ask me today. You always hear the person go, oh, thank you. Like, oh, are you okay? And they'll listen to you straight away.
You're like deceiving people into thinking they've done a good deed for the day.
But it makes them happy, so I'm doing a good deed by making them feel happy.
So you're robbing their good deed of the day
Stop playing with the wire.
by manipulating people into thinking they've done a good deed. Because they think that good deed of the day means that all their sins are now called off for that day. So God's like, yeah, they can go to heaven.
Where the fuck is this
And then
going, mate?
They're gonna die, right? And they're gonna get to the gates, and God's gonna be like,
It was all fake.
that was a lie.
He was lying to you.
Not for the first person that asks me.
Yeah, when the first
Oh, yeah.
person is actually the first person.
It's like 100 people at this door. One of them.
Which one?
Where's Barry? Barry.
Barry, you were the first person when Marcos rang you up 40 years ago, and he's like, I've just been hit by a car, mate. I don't really care.
Suppose I just let me be dead in peace.
Yeah, I don't need to talk. Yeah.
I got hit by a car. I'm an ick.
My wife left me. God, I died in hospital of heartbreak.
Only because they put me on a stool and my legs dangled.
And I sat down having a shit, and fucking all went wrong.
But you should have met mate Steve. His wife left him because of his nails.
And then God's like, yeah, he was a dirty fucker though.
He also was a delivery driver and raped men.
We've gone way past where it's funny, like.
I don't know how we're having this conversation. The only thing I can think of right now is the fact that God actually sends the Cookie Monster to hell.
Why?
Because in their little show...
In Sesame Street lore.
Yeah. Everyone that goes to hell gets turned into cookies by the devil. So they send the Cookie Monster to hell, as is heaven, because everyone's cookies, and then he gets to be their nightmare.
I thought this one, right. If you're a Satanist...
Right.
You don't believe in Satan. Only Christians believe in Satan.
Oh, yeah.
No, not even that. If you're a Satanist, do you go to heaven? People go, no, because you don't support God, you support the devil. Go, yeah. So their idea of heaven would be hell. So to put them in hell would be to put them in heaven.
Sure, this is
So is that just a cheat code to get into heaven?
Sure, this is making.
I don't really give a fuck, mate. Go on.
It's like there's an episode in Rick and Morty, and there's like a demon dimension, and their pain is pleasure.
Right.
And they're like, it's just so fucking weird listening to it. So Rick ends up taking Jerry out to a bar, like a karaoke bar, and the cringe from Jerry is so bad it makes Rick go, oh, every fucking time. It just makes him fucking hate his life, and they fucking love seeing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, they end up kidnapping Jerry, the demons do.
Right.
And then Rick goes down there and they're like, yeah, you're not allowed into this like building because you're not on the list. And he goes, oh, the rejection is so painful, but the pain means it's pleasure. Oh, it feels so good. And they all like start moaning and shit because it's bad. So it makes them feel good. So they enjoy the pain as pleasure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking watch it. Watch it, you dickheads. Watch it. It's good shit. And you're missing out on good comedy gold.
As opposed to bad comedy gold.
Yeah. So, well, yeah.
What were we talking about? We were talking about weird shit in nightclubs, and we somehow got onto fucking
Heaven and hell.
Satanism and Rick and Morty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, first. I'm trying to think of funny nightclub experiences.
Don't even get me started.
There's a few we can't talk about, to be fair.
Yeah.
There was one when I was out in Manchester. I was in a drum and bass event, right? Why I was there, don't know.
You are like the least drum and bass.
I know.
person.
I still went.
It's like a Mexican wave.
It was
chin swag, like chin just swaying that.
I was dressed as Tony Stark that year because it was Halloween. Shit was insane.
That is like just saying you dressed up as Tony Stark and went to a drum and bass thing.
It's cursed, mate.
Yeah.
Like, it's not right. But so I've got this really obviously fake facial hair on because I couldn't grow it at the time. This is a push. But I had this like fucking jet black fake goatee, right? That I'd had to cut into like the Tony Stark's facial hair, right? And I'm stood having a piss in the long like urinal, not the single ones.
Yeah.
The fucking trough. And then this guy comes up to me and he's dead close behind me, right? And he just goes...
Whispers in my ear.
No, mate, he fucking does. He stood like this fucking close to me. And he goes, "You've got a sick beard, you know, mate." And I'm like...
With his dick out. Just pissing. Right,
No, he's stood behind me. Like, I'll show you.
Still pissing.
For the audience sake, I'll show you how close he was stood to me. I will.
No.
I will. Come here. Well, say you're pissing, right, like that. He was stood here. Just talking to me. I don't know if the camera picked that up. I hope it did.
No, it didn't.
All right.
No.
So this guy...
Marcos is now... It's probably like that.
Yeah, and Carson, just stare at Marcos. Yeah, he, pretty much like that.
You are shaved him.
Did he follow it up with, that is cock?
No, so he stood there and he just went, "Oh, that's
Sharing that cheese.
He went, "It's a sick beard, that, you know." And I'm like, "Cheers, it's fake." He went, "Nah, it isn't." And I'm like, "No."
I'd know.
It was like, and the mustache, I just, yeah, it fucking is, and like stuck it back on. He went, "Oh, still fit though, innit?" And I was like, I'll tell you what, mate, he's really interested down there. It was Connor. So he goes over to Connor and he's having a piss. I hope you don't mind me telling this story, Connor, because it's already been told. And he goes over to Connor and he's like, "Oh, you're cute, you know." And I'm walking out and all I hear is, "Will you fuck off?" Mate, I was fucking dying. I barely made it out the door while Connor's like, "Now just fuck off, yeah, leave me alone, you freak." Fucking hilarious, mate. I was like, "I'm so sorry, Connor, that was my fault." He went, "Don't care, mate, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?" I was having a piss. I was like, "Yeah, it was."
You're like niche, like your superpower, mate, is just putting other people in really awkward situations.
Okay, should we talk about that? We're not going to name drop.
Which time though? You two have both thrown me.
We'll do that one, yeah.
Oh.
I think, did we talk about it on... Oh, no, we talked about the fucking Mingos one. Did we? Do you know that one Minecraft episode we did? Which one did we talk about? Well, the one where Marcos was getting danced on. But like, or groped when he was sat down. I think that's the one we mentioned.
That always makes me laugh, that, because you're always like, yeah, well, he was like, touch me, and you're just watch. Well, why don't you just get up?
Did you see how big he was? I couldn't.
Marcos,
squeeze
we
out.
can see how big you are.
No,
You could have
exactly.
climbed over him.
No.
No, he would have all right with that. So yeah, we talked about that time.
All you had to do was stand
Hit
up.
him.
Go,
Sock this fucker in the chin.
fuck off. People take the hint.
Yeah, but I'm polite. That's my worst part.
Well, then you brought it on yourself. No, I'm joking. That's it. Purely for comedic effect. I'm not endorsing anything. But no, so the other time, we're in...
Too nice to refuse consent, so I'll just let him do it. That's what you're trying to say right now.
I just don't want to get into.
No, we're not getting into it. So we'll talk about the other time. We're in... Well, I think we were only just 18, all of us.
Can't have been.
No, it'd been like we were 18,
But like, it would have been the year after.
It would have been.
Before we were 19.
The
Obviously.
latter half of that year.
Yeah.
2000.
Well, it would have been August.
Yeah,
No,
or
just
around...
before August.
Alright, so
What's the-
summer... We'll say summertime for just fucking overall.
Yeah.
We think Marcos is having a really good time because this lady is dancing on him. And Marcos just does this from maybe 20 feet away.
Probably not even that. Probably like fucking 10.
So like we're not stood right next to each other. There's like a decent distance between us. And Marcos just does this with this woman dancing on him. And I'm fucked. And I just look at him and give him the thumbs up of like, oh yeah, Marcos, he's fucking getting it tonight. And then later realise it was a cry for help because he couldn't be less interested in this person that was dancing on him. And I just left him there.
Yeah.
Soz.
What have I done anything? I don't think I've done anything like that with you, have I?
Yeah. And once I was dancing with you and someone else. And I literally stood there and this girl was trying to dance towards me. And you know when you notice it?
Yes.
Staring at you, getting closer and closer, and like,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah. So I kept turning my back. So I was like, no. And the worst part was this guy had turned up in a tracksuit in Home and HQ. I don't know how he got in. but
Mate,
he
anything
stood
goes there. It's like fucking Moss Isley.
And the worst part was, I felt really bad because this guy was trying to dance with this girl, and this girl was just staring at me.
Right.
And I didn't know if it was maybe a cry for help, but I was just I was like, I'm a loyal man. No, didn't realise this guy until then. I look, see it all, and I'm like, oh shit. To which point the guy notices me, notices her looking at me, and he goes, let me dance on him then, and just grinded on me. And just literally took me, and I'm going, no, pushing him. He wraps his arms around me. So at which point I've got my arms trapped inside this man.
Working him like a fucking puppet at this point.
No, it's like my hands have been pushed in, and he's just wrapped himself around me. And I'm going, I turn to you, and I go, Karsten, help. Quite loud. Karsten goes, just stands and laughs at me. Whilst this man is like gripped tight me, I don't know how, grinding. He's laughing and she's in shock.
I would be as well.
And I'm just like, what do I do? No, because it was funny, like, you know when, like, you know some guys, like, we do it to each other where we'll just, like, pretend to, like, dance, like,
Oh, we did that last weekend with Danny, didn't we?
yeah, when you come right behind Danny was trying to slap his arse and just literally went, whilst he's talking to another girl.
That was hilarious, mate.
But he's like trying to have a laugh in that, but he's literally grabbed me and started grinding on me, and I was like, that was a bit too far.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had worse experiences than that, though.
Go on then.
So, was out with my good friend Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No one's watching this far in, mate.
Yeah, that was out with my good friend Jordan. And it was out like all night. I was having a really good night, for just getting absolutely fucking sloshed. Not like even I was trying out with anyone or anything. We were just having a good night out.
Yeah.
We ended up in chaos at the end of the night, right? This is fucking hilarious to me. And we're still there, we get a few more drinks in, and we're on the dance floor. They're playing like the typical fucking bangers, like Cotton Eye Joe and all that bollocks, mate. And we're all obviously fucking wankers. These two lads, like one of them comes behind Jordan. He's like fucking grinding up against him and that. feeling up. Jordan's like, what the fuck? At that point, another one comes at the front, mate.
He got Eiffel Towered stood up.
Mate, pretty much. And he's like grinding up on his leg and shit. And he's like, get the fuck off me now. Carson, can we go? Carson, can we go? I'm like, no. We're staying for the rest of the night, mate. Then they come to me and I'm like, right, we're off. We ain't going anywhere near me now. We're going right now. And we ended up leaving. It was there 15 minutes.
Fucking hell,
Because they
mate.
tried coming on to me. I had to.
Chaos is the gay bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny in there, but like...
Wow, he's gay being
No,
gay funny
no,
to you,
like,
Karsten. You sick fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. You know what? They're hilarious when they try to be different genders.
Thanks for watching, guys.
No, it's like it's a good laugh in there though because everyone's dead. Like they feel
comfortable.
loose, you know.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
What else did you get up to in Chaos then, Karsten? If everywhere...
My name's not fucking Tiger, boys. I can tell you that much.
It's a very niche
No.
joke, that.
No, but it's like you get in there and it's like the women are like, oh, every lad in here is bent, so they don't like. What's the word? They don't act as reserved. They're more
Yeah.
Got on the
comfortable. You
defence.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like a lot of the lads who are in there are gay, so they're a good laugh. You know what I mean? They can be really funny. Other times, just very, very unfucking nerving.
Yeah.
Like when I was in fucking Mingo's, and I was stood there, we was chatting up this fucking bird, and I looked to my left, and this 7 foot summit bloke in this fucking corset, fucking little tutu thing, and it was like a high. I don't know how he's that flexible, because he was fucking built. You know what I mean? It was like a high leg split that drops to the floor in these high heels, right? Massive wig and that. He must be like a showgirl or something.
Yeah, funny girls.
Funny girls. And then he gets up, he struts over to me and goes, and then just walks off, and I'm like, what, go home? Help!
Oh no!
Like-
That one.
I found him, Jan. I want him. Go shut him up. We'll both have him.
But it's like,
That's the one for me.
why does this person have to be retarded?
No, that's the
So you kiss your face.
that's the drunk. Like,
Oh, right.
I'm not saying you're fucking licking chins or all, mate.
Looking
Like,
like a fucking melt face, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like they've had a stroke.
I don't call them melt faces anymore, mate. No, you never go to...
Give me your chromosomes.
Fucking no, it was so uncomfortable. The worst part is my mum goes, you don't have to worry about gay people on a night out because they know you're straight. That's why did they harass me, Mum? Why
Yeah.
did they do this to me? Like it's fine if they want to be like they want to be the gay. They can be the gay. They can do what they want, dress how you want. I don't care.
Just don't try and
So you
shove
just
anything up
start,
my
like,
arse.
Spanking me. You're on the verge of catching
You had that,
hands.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Flying
It's
handbag.
like no,
Well,
not even flying handbag, mate. I got into walkabout and it's 10:30. Stood there at the bar. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a good night tonight. I know you had a drink yet. And then next thing you know, get slapped in the arse. I turn around, there's this massive end dude behind me. And I'm like, fair enough. Like, boys.
It's just.
It was a fucking
You
fresh
right?
meat, you know what I'm saying? And this little fucking 5'4" fucking bald gay dude. Sorry, hon. And I'm like, just don't do it again, mate. Please, because it makes me feel dead uncomfortable. Like, I'm asking him because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I turn around, smack on my arse again. I go, I fucking warned you. I'm going to fucking drop you. And he goes, it's alright, mate. We're going over there. Bang, cups my arse. Like, not even like a proper cup. Like, he's getting my Gucci there as well. And I fucking
he's got palm full of grundle, mate.
Mate, he has,
He's
bro,
going
you
home
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying? Like, he could run his fingers through that fucking mohawk of fucking... You know what I mean? Like, it was just so uncomfortable. He gripped me and I swung. And my man was with me, mate. He grabbed me. He's like, no, Carson, it's fine, leave it. Right, he's not gay. He's one of those kitchen diner ones, the pansexuals. And he was like, Carson, leave it. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
He come back. And I'm like, right, I think he's got the gist. If he touches me again, he's getting fucking dropped.
Yeah.
'Cause it's fucking sexual assault.
It's not nice.
It's fucking
It's
horrible.
horrendous.
And it happens all the time. They love it. And I'm like, if you know I'm straight, just don't.
Which is like, it's happened to me before, which is why when women are like, it's fucking horrendous. And I was like, yeah, it is. And I can't imagine how much they get it.
Oh, they get it every time they go out, don't they?
Like, it's fucking awful. Like, we were in I don't know how much time I've got left on here, but hopefully it's enough. Because I need a fucking piss next time.
Just a word of advice for you women. Just fucking sock him in the mouth.
No, because lads it back.
Yeah,
No,
they do nowadays.
Well, they would nowadays, but a lot of birds nowadays are bigger than the lads anyway.
True,
So
yeah.
Fucking throw at them.
But no, we were in Fleetwood. I don't know why, it was just me and you. I feel like there were other people we were meeting, perhaps your brother and mates and stuff. And we're in Fleetwood, and I'm like, it was rammed, it was middle of summer. And I'm like looking around and stuff, and I'm stood with you. And then I turn around to face Marcos again, and I just get a fucking slap on the arse. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? I just play it off because it happens. So, where were we? Oh yeah, my arse got slapped whilst we were out in Fleetwood. And I was like, it'll be fine. Stood, like, talking to Marcos or whatever, having a little bit of a boogie. And then I get it again, and I'm like, I switch and turn around because I'm like, right, that wasn't a fucking accident. And I look at my, like, eye level, can't see anything. And I just get a push on the chest, and I look down, it's our mate Yaz, and she's pissing herself, and Marcos is dying as well because he thought it was hilarious, and you knew she was clapping cheek, and I'm fucking terrified, mate. And she's laughing, I was like, Yaz, don't do that again, because I was ready for fucking fists.
She'd have levered you.
She would have flattened me, mate, she would have finished me off. Fucking, yeah, weird. Weird people on that account. Any other stories?
I had a similar one where I got violated again.
Go on.
I was in Funny Girls for an 18th.
Oh, nice.
They were doing like the Macarena and that.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah, and my kitchen friend was like, he was out with us, and he was behind me when we was doing this because we was in like a line doing Macarena, and I get a slap on the arse, and I turned around and went, "Don't fucking touch me, right? Don't fucking..." And it wasn't even him. He said, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me." He's like fucking panicking. He's like, "I wouldn't do that." He's like, "He would do it, but only if I consented to him doing it." You know what I mean? Because he wants a sausage, but he knows that he can't have it because he knows I don't swing that way. But we're still like boys. You know what I mean?
You still like boys?
We are still like boys. You know what I mean? We're the boys still. And anyway, I end up seeing over his shoulder this like 7 foot fucking tall.
They're always massive.
Oh, it gets even better, right? He's like swaying his hips, swinging his arms as he's walking out, and I'm like, I need a fucking cigarette right now. So I'm like, go and get my shit, go get my fucking Mercedes. I go outside to the smoking area. He's sat there,
waiting.
right? You know, they got like that 90-year-old smoker's voice.
Yeah, right.
Having a fun. He goes, "There's my boy." Like, no, I'm not your boy. You know what I mean? But this time I've got like longer fringe and that, so like cliffs over. And I'm like skinny as fuck, so I probably look like just a fucking fleshlight to him. At that point.
Fuck's sake, mate.
I was like, the fuck I am. I'm nothing fucking like you. Fucking weirdo. No, thanks. Yeah, very uncomfortable. I feel like the only way men are actually going to relate to how women feel
Is if they get...
is if they get
Yeah.
put in those horrible... Because I know how it feels for a lot of women.
Yeah.
That shit. That's just because of...
But I don't imagine we know the half of it, but we know, like, that uncomfortable sensation of this person won't leave me the fuck alone.
And not even that, a lot of women will feel. Like, with men, we're like, we can scrap.
Yeah.
Like Carson said, like, he touched my arse, I swung for him. Women can't, because, I'm not being funny.
Careful.
No,
Very careful.
No, the thing is,
No,
though,
but it is
they
though,
don't even have to scrap. They just have to make it very clear for the public eye. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Shove him.
Because
or
they're-
what?
yeah.
And people will be like, "What the fuck's going on over there?" And then they'll see this girl telling this guy to leave her alone.
And
He's
yeah.
touching her, and he's instantly gonna get it fucking like he's getting it, isn't he? He's gonna get
Yeah.
fucking levered or something. He's gonna get told to fuck
It's
off.
like, it's the people that... It's the lads that hover around birds. Don't make any remote sort of fucking verbal contact as to be like, I'm interested. Or like, hi, how are you? And all this kind of shit. They just fucking hover behind them. And
I had a girl that worked in and say she was out one night and this guy came up and just stood looking at her and just smiling.
it's weird, mate. So,
I
like,
didn't say anything to her and she was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah."
It's fucking strange. It's like,
That's it, like.
I was out in Blackpool for my mate's birthday not too long ago, and we were in bottom floor of Trilogy just to see what it was like. It was a bit dead, but we were all just stood
when
there.
it's busy, it's mint down there.
There was like us. There was like 6 of us, and then a couple of other like stragglers. It wasn't that great, but because of how like low it is, I imagine it'd be quite good if it was rammed. So we're all just stood, and it's literally just us 6 on the dance floor, and then these 2 fucking scrotes, like, beeline towards us, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, do we know these people? Again, in fucking Nike Tech Fleece fucking trackies, it's criminal to be in a nightclub in a fucking tracksuit.
Yeah.
So they come over.
Fleetwood.
Oh yeah, anything goes in Fleetwood, mate. But like, so we're just like ignoring him, whatever. We're having a fucking dance, and then this guy starts floating around one of the girls we're with, and we're like, alright, that's a bit weird. So she swaps sides to stand between me and my mate, and like we laugh about it because it was a bit fucking weird, wasn't it? All of the fucking floor he could have gone, and he'd gone right behind her. But like trying to be like dead nonchalant about it, and we're like, fuck, there's a fly in here.
I know, mate. I noticed it before.
And then he keeps like following her around, but like fucking locked eyes with the back of her head, and like smiling, like really weird malicious smile. So me and all the boys like turn around, look at it, like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, nothing. I just like her. I'm like, yeah, she's not fucking interested, mate. Leave her alone. He's like, yeah, I don't care. And we're like, oh, sick. We'll just leave then. So we leave and we like lose ourselves in the crowd in the middle floor. But like, it's just fucking strange. Like, who teaches these lads that that's all right?
Yeah, it's fucking...
It's like, when I was fresh 18 years old, I was fucking terrified of nightclubs. The first time I went out in one was with you, and me and you stood there like, what the fuck do we do in here?
Yeah.
Like, how do we order drinks? Like, what do we do? It's fucking weird, man. I didn't know what to do, but...
Yeah, but then not even that, like, you're like, right, I gotta go to the bar, right, there's me at the door, a dance floor, and then the bar. So you're walking in going, oh, sorry, oh.
Yeah, it's like you're trying not to step on anyone's toes, literally.
You don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
But now you realise you have to just go, right, excuse me.
Yeah, you just have to use an arm to get through and all this shit. But like, when we were like fresh 18 years old and like new to going out, it was fucking, I was terrified.
Yeah, but the difference is nowadays as well that these youths, they've got fucking bare attitude and confidence.
Yeah, which I don't know.
Fucking sickening. Like, you know, like, we had it, didn't we, when we was in like year 11, those fucking kids, they'd walk in the same direction past the other high school that was near ours.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd just give us shit.
Yeah.
They'd just give us shit all the time.
And it was classic Bible bashers, and we're like, fucking please be original.
Even the ones from our school, they were when you're going to get your hair cut, because I had a fucking...
We had horrendous mops. It was awful.
I looked like Shaggy at one point. It was like down to my shoulders like a twat. This kid's like, oh, when are you going to get your hair cut? And I'm like, when are you going to get fucking braces, you bucktooth twat? Fucking leave me alone. They fucking give us shit all the time. You had to give it them back. Because they fucking...
That was the thing, like, when I was in year 7...
terrified.
Oh, so scared, mate.
Not even that, like, you were half terrified. And then all of a sudden, I remember someone went... Like, we had form halfway through the day, and they went, one of the lads isn't here. Oh, where is he? He went, he started a fight with the year 11. He's got battered. So, like, right.
Brilliant.
Don't mess with him. Then we're in year 11 walking down the corridor. Year, like, 8's nudging, like, move out my way. I'm like, I'd have thought I'd have got respect by this point.
Yeah, no, it never happened. It was the same when we were there, because I would like we.
Remember that fucking like when we walked down.
Oh mate, he was in like year 8 when we were in year 11, and he was giving us the most shit for no reason. Like, who the fuck was he? We don't know, but he was just permanently giving us shit. We just looked at him like, who the fuck are you?
It's like, I thought what was definitely is like, because we used to be a dickhead when we were walking down the corridors. We used to like congest the corridors because they were quite tight, weren't they?
Yeah.
We'd walk like shoulder to shoulder.
And it was a one-way system, which was cancer.
So we'd walk dead slow, and then anyone who tried walking past us, we'd be getting legged up or they're getting dragged back behind us. Like, we weren't letting them fucking go. And we just end up having the corridors fucking backed up so everyone was late.
And we weren't... I fucking still am not the biggest person in the world, but it was just funny it was funny because we're stopping this entire corridor moving. Shit's hilarious.
But it's just like, the kids and that were like, fucking move. And you're like, no.
Sure, mate.
Because you're being a dickhead, no.
You know what? I'm going to walk slower. And then you're just like doing a fucking shuffle.
Do you know what? I do that to people that get up my ass when I drive.
I really want to brake test people, but I know
that on my motorbike.
No.
Because I'll literally just get rear-ended off it.
Yeah. No, but that's why you shouldn't have one.
Mate, if he gets in a crash, he's still coming off better than you are in your car.
Yeah, true, mate. Yeah. Anyway. No, but I do that. Like, people that get up my ass. I've done it before once, turning down your road.
Oh, it's horrendous
I
getting
was
down
like,
that street.
don't get me wrong, it's a 20 road, but I thought it's a 30 because it's quite a long, like, the length of Fleetwood, and they're going, yeah, drive 20. Like,
Yeah.
Poland.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know the one with Candy Shack and everything.
Yeah, Polton Road.
Yeah. So I'm driving down that at 30, and this guy is up my arse. Like, keeps like swerving to the right, looks
Yeah.
for me. So I'm like, no, fuck this. So I dropped to 20, still up my arse. Went, fuck this, dropped to 15. Still up my arse, and I'm like, right, I'm turning in anyway. So I indicate, so I see him like automatically drift over, so I'll go like 5.
Yeah.
And then turn at about 3, and I see him like that. I'm like, you asked for it. If you get up my arse, I'm not going to speed up, I'm going to slow down and piss you off more.
Do the complete opposite of what you want me to do.
One time I will speed up is when you try and overtake.
Mate.
Oh, fucking hell. I went down the wrong...
Oh, the lights turned off.
I went down the wrong way of a fucking one-way street the other day.
You
And I
dickhead,
didn't
mate.
realise there was no signs.
Oh,
or
right,
nothing.
okay.
It just had that dotted. And
Yeah,
it looked
yeah.
like it was like the give way.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I can turn left here because it looked like it's just a small two-sided.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm coming up it. This guy's flashing me in front of me. I'm like, I'm turning left here anyway. So fuck it. So I fucking raced up. Yeah, fucking arsehole. I'm like, oh no, fuck me. You know, like fucking getting proper, just taking the piss of them. I was like, yeah, that was a one-way street. That. But I didn't even realise there was no signs there or nothing. Funny thing is, it was by the. What was it? The that building. By the
Sick.
car park. You know where the coach parking is in Blackpool near Coral Island.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
And
yes.
then they've got that.
Yeah.
What is it called? That
Yeah.
building, that police building. Is it?
Police building.
Is it? What is it? I'm gonna fucking find out. You know what I'm on about? Behind like Sea Life Centre and that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned left off one of like the little streets there because I didn't want to end up going straight onto the Bronx. I would have been fucked in traffic.
Oh, yeah, dickhead, mate.
But not all of there's only like one
Yeah.
of them which is a one way.
Yeah.
And I
Right,
fucking
okay.
turned down
Oh,
the
right,
one
fair
that was
enough.
a one way like an idiot.
Oh yeah, fair enough. No, I think that's really it, isn't it?
I was gonna say, yeah, we've had quite a good podcast to be fair.
Yeah, I've not really had a theme, but
You know, sometimes you just need to chat shit for a bit.
and we didn't really have an idea.
Yeah,
what
we
to that.
we sort of planned it about an hour and a half before we started.
No, we didn't. We literally just turned it on.
No, yeah, we turned it on and just talked.
Because we were going to plan or you to work because I was at work and you two were off, but someone was asleep all day.
When? Oh, today.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I texted you. I was like, when are you back? And then you were like, oh, I've been here since 10. I was like, all right, sick. And then I tried to ring you and you just didn't answer. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
asleep.
I left work and I was like, we were recording.
Oh, no.
Tom was like, I've not got hold of Karsten all day. I went, ring him. He went, yeah, I will do. I was like, right, hung up. Like 5 minutes later, I have got home, got undressed, got ready. I thought, I even fucking called him. Phone Karsten, he goes, oh, I've just woke up. I'm like, have you spoke to Tom? I'm like, no, he's not called me. It's like,
You did call me.
I
but
did.
It was like fucking. When was it? Not long after I went to sleep.
Honestly, it must have been like 12:30, 1ish. Yeah, we've got some different videos lined up that aren't podcast or gaming. So look forward to them. We're gonna be getting those done very shortly when we have money. Motherfucker, no way. So the rest of this is now complete audio because my camera's literally just died. Fuck.
Yeah.
So expect these. Stop it. So yeah, expect those videos coming shortly. There'll be updates on my Instagram and stuff. So make sure to follow the various social media pages. Stop deep throating the mic. Stop it, right? So yeah, make sure you use the link in my description to follow all my social media pages to keep updated. Marcos, I'm gonna swing in a minute, mate. I want to punch you so fucking hard in the forehead. Fuck. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Swan Pass podcast. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.